Well, so in the previous session, we discussed about this how to take the backup. Okay, so how to take the backup of the entire folder. So how to make the compression. Okay, so all this we discussed and the links, soft link and hard link. So soft link I have explained. I given task for you about hard link, but nobody replied. That's okay. So today I'm going to explain about these two things, data center and environment, because normally we are accessing the servers, right? So currently we are using the AWS mission, which is located in the Mumbai region. That is fine. But in the real time projects, where these data centers are located, okay, so how we are accessing those servers and who is maintaining the data center. First we will see what is data center. By any chance anybody knows about data center? Balu, Harish, Sadia, Anil, by chance, do you know what is data center? Anil, Harish, Balu. One by one, please. Balu, go ahead. Okay. Harish, okay. So the name of the data center having the data. So then you are considering it is managing the data. Am I right? Okay. What about you, Anil? Tell your answer. Don't copy Balu's answer. It's a room. Then okay. So many servers stored in the data center. That is known as the data center. Okay. Sudhakar. So data center means so many servers. One room. Okay. One center. Why are why are you breaking your sentences? Fulfill the sentence in single line. Now tell me what is data center? Mm, okay. Oh, Pavani, do you know what is question? First of all, seems you joined later. Question is what is data center? Okay. Will you give the same answer in the during interview? Fine. No problem. I am going to explain now. So I used this word already when I was explaining this AWS Mumbai region, okay, and the data center we are in the AWS terminology we are calling as a availability zone, correct? So availability zone, that zone nothing but a data center. So in the Mumbai region there are three data centers, three availability zones, okay, All these three known as one region. That is the AWS terminology. Fine. So in our real time, okay, you may not be using the same AWS. Okay, so you may not be using the data center AWS in your project. Okay, so most of the projects still migrating into the AWS. So still they are using non-cloud servers. Okay, so remember, cloud means this is like a rented room, guys. AWS, Azure, GCP. Okay, I am just saying general word rented room. So in the rented room, did you construct the that building? Let's assume you taken one building for rent or one two villa or any independent house or apartment, whatever. So did you construct that villa? No. Correct. We are not constructed. We didn't construct. Someone else constructed. They are giving as a rent. Correct. Did you design the entire room or interior, exterior, whatever? No. Everything is someone, that room owner is constructed, blah 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 things he did. Then finally he everything arranged. Then he is giving for the rent. To whom? He is the owner. He will give to the tenants. That's it. In the same way, server. He will buy the server. He will install the operating system. He will install some prerequisites. Okay. He will set up the network. Okay. He will maintain the firewall. Everything he will maintain. Who is the owner? AWS. If it is a AWS cloud means that guy. Then he will give to the companies. That's it. He will give the tenants, whoever enabling the subscription. Then he will giving to the tenants. That's it. How? See, normally here we are paying the rents, correct? 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Okay, based on the room, based on the features. Okay, based on the dimensions as well. Fine, 2 BHK or 3 BHK or single BHK, whatever. In the same way here, based on the CPU, memory, type of the server, all the based on your subscription, this guy is giving the rent. If you go and check your profile, there is an option called payments and billing. You can go and check. Okay. Of course, we enabled free tier. How many days they will provide free tier, guys? 1 year. Correct. So here only limited features, not all, not everything. Okay, only 1 year they will give as a free tier, but that free tier contains limited services, limited features. Not entire AWS they will give as a free. Okay, if you if you utilize behind this features, right, behind this limited services, right, they will consume the charges. Okay, so that is what this is the cloud. Then own server. Okay, so if you go and purchase your server, set up everything, and you can go and finally end of the day everybody why they are using the servers means either application or database. That's it. Okay, so here also if you go and buy your server, okay, maintain the server, everything network setup, everything you have to take care of. This is non-cloud servers, but there is a word called on-prem servers. On-prem servers. Remember this word. Okay, on-prem. Fine. So simple question. Are you using cloud? No. Then what else? We are using on-prem servers. Okay. So still, I think banking projects 90%. So 90% using on-prem only. Banking project. If it is a small minor or mid-level projects and all, they don't want to bother about all this setup everything, right? So they will simply go to the cloud subscriptions. That's it. Compared to all, GCP is very less price. Okay, but AWS is very popular. Very popular AWS is. So upcoming Azure will be booming in the cloud. Okay, so Azure is the MS product, Microsoft product. These are all your additional information. Okay, so now on-prem. So you should concentrate on on-prem only. So now I will tell you data center nothing but the area where it is having your servers. It's not a like single room. Okay, if you go and check Google data center, go and Google it, check the images. Okay, that's a big, very big, large shed like a factory. Okay, so it's not a single room. So data center nothing but where your physical servers are lying. Very big data center, very big area. Okay, so everybody can tell in our project we have a data center in UK, or you can tell Australia, or you can tell US. You can fix it. If you choose the UK means until you will get the job, your data center should be UK only. Okay. Sometimes interviewer will ask, where is your data center located? Okay. And there are two types of data centers. One is primary, another one is a DR. I will explain what is difference between primary and DR in a while. Okay, just remember this is the PR, short form is the PR. This is the DR, disaster recovery data center. Okay, so PR and DR. First you can tell PR only. Okay, so you can go and Google it. What are the city names in the UK? You can pick up one city. Okay, and you can go and pick up another city that should be like minimum 500 to 1000 kilometers distance. You can ensure that between your distance between your PR and DR. The reason behind this also I will tell you. Okay, so this is the data center where your servers are located in a big area. Okay, so Google data centers, you won't find any address of the data centers. These are the confidential informations. They don't want to expose their data center address. Terrorists will be there, right? Simply he will push a bomb here means then everything will be collapsed, right? Then everything will be collapsed, correct? That is the reason no one no one interested to explore their data center addresses. Okay, so these are the confidential things. That's it, right? See, Server means everything, your application information, your database, everything available. Similarly, all other servers also having the data in everything. If someone collapsed it means then that will be gone. Okay. Now, so remember, now what is primary, what is DR means? The primary means, let's assume in India, let's assume my data center is located in India. We will take same example, Mumbai. Okay. So this is my data center. So inside I have servers on my application, everything. Okay. Then my application is running here. My end users are accessing here from here to here. Okay. Mumbai, natural disasters happening, right? Like floods happen. Floods. So entire my data center, my PR data center, okay, gone. Floods happened here. Then how to access data? Definitely people whoever accessing my application, they will affect, right? Then that is the reason people are maintaining another data center like disaster recovery data center in different area. Okay. Here also same setup. Whatever you are having here, right? Applications and databases, everything. Same setup like replica. Okay. Automatically, if the server is shutting down or having any issue or if the application is down means then immediately the services are falling down to falling to okay so DR location like this. Doesn't matter user from where he is accessing the application, whether it is PR or DR, he wants to access their application, that's it. In the backend, doesn't matter from where he is accessing the application. So likewise, in real time also, people are maintaining the two data centers. One is PR, location of this DR location may be Delhi. Okay, something happened in the Mumbai, then it is fall over to okay. So here fall over. Then the people accessing from the DR data center here application everything. Then again Mumbai floods happened after 1 week. So people are taking care of this floods everything. Then again they prepared, they make ready of this primary data center. Then fall back. Then again people, if it is fallback happen means okay, this is the fallback. It means application is ready from PR location. Then he can access from here. That's it. Okay. So the script, the design, they have prepared like this. If something went wrong in the first mission, right? Immediately it will fall over to the second DR servers. Okay. So likewise they will configure. Okay. So sometimes even we cannot expect the things, right? Okay. So if suddenly DR also failing means or DR server having some issues means, so that is the reason every 6 months, okay, so they will conduct the okay. So in the infra side, it means our team only. Infra means our team only, platform team. So every 6 months, DR activity, they will conduct the DR activities. It means intentionally they will shut down the servers or they will stop the application to check the failover. Whether it is failover is happening or not, intentionally they will perform. That is known as the DR activity. That's it. So this is all about data centers. Any questions? These are and all very important. Even you cannot find this kind of information from YouTube or Google. Okay. Any questions? If you are not, if you are not understanding means go and watch it my video again and again. Okay. Fine. Now environments. Okay. So what is this environment means? Fine. Everybody working for the project only. Okay. Project nothing but a application, client's application. Okay. So to whom we are delivering, to whom we are releasing this application means, delivering the application means clients only. Okay. This is our business deal. So initially the first level, the application whatever they are delivering, right, will be delivering, right, that should be under development. First they will develop this application. Okay. Of course, every end of the day, application should be installing on, should be deploying on servers only. Okay, servers only. So first, where they are checking means in the dev environment. This development known as the dev environment. Okay, so initially all development people they will work on the code, everything blah blah. They will write the code, everything they will, and they will place that application in the dev servers. Okay, then once they done with the development activities, right, then they will another environment is the QA environment, like a testing, how the application is working, how the performance of the application, what are the functionalities of the applications, everything they will test here. So here also application only. The same whatever here they are developing, right? Same thing they will test here. Because so here clients are sitting. Okay. So eagerly they are waiting for their application. So once you have if you have done your application development, immediately if you deliver it to the clients means if something went wrong in the application, right, so these people will affect, they will lose their business, some reputation issues will come. Okay, so before directly you are delivering application to your end users, right, not at all, nobody will accept, even client itself won't accept. These are the end users like us. Okay, so end users, whoever accessing their application, those are the end users. Okay, so clients before delivering to the, before providing services to the end users, clients also have one environment, that is UAT, user acceptance test. This is UAT environment. This is maintaining by the client side. Okay, so blindly crores of money they are spending on their application development. Okay, for their project, blindly they cannot cannot trust the this teams, right, entire development team, this project managers, everything, right. So here also clients also maintaining their technical team. Those people are again they will test this application, the same application. Okay, so this one from here to here, then again UAT, then finally they are ready to deliver the application. Which environment? Prod environment. This is like a live. So now these people are accessing. So you are accessing the Flipkart, YouTube, Amazon, Netflix, so many applications, right? So you are the end user for that application. So that is application running in the prod server. Okay. So here only for the server where the application is running and people are accessing, right? That environment known as the production environment, live environment. Now I will give a small logical question. Okay. Are you ready for my question? So here, so far we discussed dev, testing, QA, UAT and prod. Okay. So which one having? So I will give priorities. Okay. So priority 0, 1, 2, 3. Or else, or else I will give in this way. I will give like a high, okay, major, low, extreme high. Okay, extreme high. Now tell me one by one, how will you segregate these priorities on environment across the environments? Okay, so first who will take the opportunity? I will ask you. Okay, I will ask you one by one. So first we will go with Anil. Ah, you can tell me, Anil, what is how you are segregate these priorities on these across environments? Extreme high, high, major, and low. First of all, everybody clear with this question? Are you understand the question? First of all, others? Now go ahead, Anil. So we have production, UAT, QA, and dev. Now tell me your answer. Quickly, man. Okay, extreme high. Hmm. Dev. Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. Now, Harish. High. Okay. High or extreme high? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Major. Develop. Sudhakar. Okay. UAT low. Okay. UA major. Dev high. Okay. Pavani. Okay. UAT major. UAT means high. Dev is low. Very good answers. I think no one repeated, no one duplicated. Okay. So out of all these answers, this is the sequence. Okay. At least I'm happy with your production answers. Everybody told the same answer, extreme high, because this is the environment which is very critical. If something went wrong in the production means, okay, something wrong, something, the application functionality not working, then this is the high priority you have to provide, because your end users are using, not even clients, your end users. Okay, so the Flipkart not working, then how many people will affect? YouTube is not working. If YouTube hold for 1 minute means, then crores of people will affect. Business loss will come. Outputs, results are business loss, reputation issue, blah 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 things. Okay, then UAT means your clients using, right? Your client. So this is the, compared to production, somewhat low priority, like your high priority. This is extreme high, this is somewhat high. Then development, compared to development QA is, QA you have to provide major. Then finally low. Of course, development is also important. This is the first environment, right? But compared to others, this is low. Okay, at least remember now. Okay, so at least you can remember now. These are the priorities you should provide. So everywhere is servers only. Here is server, here also server, here also Linux server, here also Linux server. Okay, but if you are in the shift, okay, if any request comes, first you can identify the issue came in which environment. And here, right, you can segregate here until your UAT. Okay, until here, this is non-prod environments. This is the all things, these all things, right? Non-prod environments, which means not the production environment. This is the production environment. That's it. Even you can tell in the interview, as per my experience, I am not supporting to the production environment. I am only taking care of non-prod only. Okay, based on the interview, I will tell you how to explain the things and all. But remember, high level, if they segregate environments, means there are two types: non-prod and prod. Okay, and as I explained above, there is a DR data center, right? Some people maintaining one more environment called DR also. This is also production only, but DR environment. Okay, so remember, but this is very, if your application is very crucial means, then they will maintain DR also. Okay, so finally these many environments. Okay, this is what environments, guys. Some environments, right? Some projects, right? Definitely, if you go and check any project, they mustn't use, they mustn't have dev environment. Whatever I written here, right? They mustn't have these environments. But of course, based on the project funding, they will maintain few other environments also. I will list out now. So definitely people will have dev, QA, okay. So UAT, then staging, staging, POC, then pre-prod, okay, then prod, then DR. these many environments, guys. These are all optional. Okay, staging is optional, POC also, pre-prod also, and sometimes DR also. DR, nowadays people are maintaining DR also. Okay, you can tell them in my project. So definitely they will ask project about your project. So there are many people are working in the project. Everybody having their own roles and responsibilities, right? So as a Linux administrator, you should explain about your operating system level, platform level, infra level perspective. You should explain about your project. That's it. Okay. The same question. Tell me about your project. The same question for developer also. Development perspective, he will give the answer. We are not the developers, right? We are the OS admins. So OS admin level, admin perspective, you have to give the answers. Okay. So these are the environments in the real-time projects. Now, if you have any questions, ask me. No questions? Fine. Now, the data center I'm telling, right? The data center means nothing but a group of servers were located in one area. That area known as the data center. Now, we are the infra level, right? We are the OS platform level, right? So, how many servers are there? You should know, right? Because you are the person taking care of the servers. How many servers? How many servers located in your data center? Okay, you can tell like 3000. So servers, there are different types of servers: physical, virtual, cloud. Anyhow, we are not using the cloud. You can tell we are not using the cloud. We are started migrating of our applications into the cloud. Likewise, you can answer. Okay. Then what is physical? What is virtual means? I will explain. So here, total 3000 servers. Okay. So total 3000 servers. Out of 3000, 2000 are around 2000 physical, around 1000 virtual. You can say, or you can vice versa also you can tell. Nowadays many servers are not physical actually. Okay, so let me erase this. You can tell like out of 3000, 2500 are okay. So 500 only physical servers, 25,000, 2500, okay, like 2500 servers are virtual servers. Okay, so likewise you can tell. Clear? In my previous project, right, I have 15K servers. See how much huge project. Think about it. 15K. All we are maintaining, those all 15,000 servers are maintaining by us only. Okay, that was a big, very large project. Fine. Remember. Now, another question. So we have, see, don't imagine all these 3000 servers are running with the Linux only. Okay, we have Unix family, right? How many flavors under Unix? AIX, Linux, Solaris, correct? HP Unix. Along with Unix, there might be Windows also. Okay, Windows also one of the operating system, right? You can run it on your laptop, system, desktop, also server also. Okay, so we can tell them out of 3000, most of the servers are running with Linux only, and couple of servers are running with other operating systems like AX and Solaris, and Windows also. Windows server level operating system, this one. Okay, so likewise you have to explain, then only, oh, this guy really, if you are explaining like this, right, definitely they will feel like, oh, this is the he is the genuine guy. Genuine persons only knows about all this information. Okay, fine. Then most of the servers are running with Linux only, right? Then inside the Linux, how many distributors are there? There are many distributors for the Linux, right? So Linux, most of the servers are running. So the famous distributors RHEL. Okay, then Ubuntu, then CentOS. Just you can remember these three at least. But in the real time, 99% people are using RHL machines only. Okay, RHL's machines only. Then again, another cross question. Fine, RHL is fine. RHL Linux is fine. Inside that RHEL, what are the OS versions? Okay, there are RHEL 9 series, RHEL 8 series. These are the major versions, guys. RHEL 8 series in the sense 9.1, there might be a 9.1, 9.2, like this, 9.3, like this. Okay, in the same way, 8 also having 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, like this. You can remember these are the operating systems where you have installed on your Linux servers in your data center. That's it. This is what you have to explain in the interview. If they ask what is your project, can you explain your project? Okay, this much story you have to remember, then explain during the interview. Okay, and immediately they will ask a cross question. What is difference between RHL 9 and 8? This is your task today. If we are ignoring, if we are neglecting the tasks, right, whatever are we giving, you can lose your interview. Same questions only they will ask. Okay, at least now onwards you can keep effort on my daily tasks. How many? At least one difference. Can you tell, guys? Anyone? One difference. Only one major difference. Rel 9 and Rel 8. The I'm expecting the difference, not the general answer, not the generic answer. Hmm. Sadia, something you was telling. What are those features? That is what a difference I asked. One difference. That's simply you rejected. That guy will reject your profile. Man, I'm again and again I'm asking that don't give the generic answers. First understand. And your questions also don't be imaginary. Maybe, okay, would be, So these kind of questions you not at all speak in the interviews. Then simply he will tell. So you are not sure about it. Why you attended before without knowledge, without preparation? Why you are attending the interview? Simple. They will reject your profile. Okay. So now onwards, that's what I'm telling. As of so far, many tasks I given, you ignored, you neglected. So at least now onwards, you can keep effort on my daily tasks. Every day I'm giving, right? Many things I given. Go and watch my videos again, then collect all my daily tasks, prepare one document, mention this is the topic, this is the particular day happened, these are the tasks in that session. List out. So far we discussed many things, right? Almost you will get 20 to 30 questions. Those will be your interview questions. That's it. There will be nothing to question actually. Okay, simply attending the classes, practicing, definitely it will give the output, taking the screenshot, okay, shutting down the servers, no use. Fine. So this is what environments, okay, your project setup, your data center setups. Likewise, you have to prepare, then you have to explain. Okay. So prepare your notes on this topic. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, another interesting topic. These many servers are there. Okay. So each and every server having own unique IP address. Correct. And will you remember all these IPs? And you have to go and log in the server as a root user. And did you remember all root user passwords? Definitely no. Nobody can remember 3000 passwords, right? Maybe you can intelligent answer, sir. I can go and set up a password for all 3000 servers, same password. How many guys will agree with this point? That will be very easy, guys. Easy, right? If I if I am if I am set up a password for all these 3000 servers, my job is very easy. Easily I can go and log in. How many people accept with this statement? Ishwar said no. How about others? Hmm? Oh, will you accept? Okay. Others? Sudhakar? Balu? Why Sudhakar? Why no? Hmm. You went to mute. Hmm. Because hmm. You are giving answers, holding your finger on the mute button, then removing, again giving answer. Unmute it first of all. Unmute it properly. Still you are on mute. Unmute it. Can you unmute it, Sudhakar? Hmm. Hmm. Now tell me answer your answer. Why no? So many passwords. Why? Why? That's why I'm asking the reason why. Hmm. Okay. Sadi's answer is yes. She agreed with my point. Why, Satya? Because of it's very easy to remember all passwords. Huh? Okay. Uh, you sure? You said no. Why? Exactly. Don't think about hackers and all. So inside the project, development team, QA team, DevOps team, network team, other teams also there, right? If know the password, they won't come to reach out to you, right? They will simply log in. They don't know about servers, how to handle. They knows only their things only, their stuff. If something went wrong, your manager, entire project manager, first question is for OS team only. Then only after that they will reach out to other teams. Okay. So this is not good idea to maintain a same password for all servers. No one can. Even root user password nobody knows. Okay. Then how to log in? How to remember all these 3000 passwords? Question. How to log in your server in your project? How to log in Linux server in your project? How we logged in, guys? Hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can take scenario anything. Like you can take Linux admin itself. See, question is for Linux admin only, right? Hmm. No, no. First listen question. First listen question. You are giving a interview to. You are giving an interview. In the interview, he asked how to log in a server. How to log in into the Linux server in your project. Hmm. Now you can consider yourself are going to log in. Now tell me the answer. First understand the question. Tell me. Hmm, where you are logging in, where you are entering. Putty, that is what people are expecting, would be expecting. Okay, okay, putty means, as you told, username and password, right? Then IP address. Then here password only the matter. Will you remember all 3000 passwords? Then nobody can remember 3000 passwords, right? Then so so this is the interesting topic here. As I mentioned, hmm, someone is hmm, 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 okay. Hmm. That is when, man. So every server, if you want to go to every time, you have to pass the password, right? Ah, th- okay, interesting. So every time 3000 means 3000 times he have to provide this password, correct? In this case, correct. Hmm. So every time providing the passwords and all, somewhat headache, right? So as I segregated entire our 3000 servers, production, non-production, correct? In the high level, I categorized all these 3000 production and non-production. Let's remember 500 servers are production. Forgot about production access, how to log in production servers and all as of now. So non-production. Okay. So non-production. So here we know the concept called passwordless authentication. Correct? We already discussed how to set up this passwordless authentication with help of the SSH keys. Okay, SSH keys. Then environment based. So non-prod means so many environments will come. Dev, QA, all other environments, correct? So Dev, QA, UAT. Okay. So here pick up one server, generate the SSH keys, then copy the keys into all dev servers. That's it. So simply if you log in into this server, you can simply SSH to the all other dev servers, right? No need to remember all these passwords. Getting? In the same way, QA also take one server, generate keys. You know, right? How to copy the keys? SSH copy hyphen copy underscore SSH copy SSH underscore ID. That's it. Copy all these QA environment keys into QA environment servers. Simply, you can log in this server. This server known as a jump host. In the real time, we are calling as a jump host, or you can call it as a Boston server. This is what we are logging in. Okay. So simply, you can log in into the jump host with your credentials. Okay, with your credentials. Then let's assume I have a jump host. Even Linux team also multiple people will be there, right? Your Linux team, you are not only the guy. There might be 8 people, correct? So 8 people, they can access only one jump host, correct? So like this is the dev environment. Okay, he can log in this jump host with his ID. Then he will switch to the how to switch su command. He will switch to the some Unix generic ID like the real time UMS admin. Okay, or infra admin. These are the usernames, guys, in the real time generic real time usernames. Okay, so let's assume here This guy Ishwar is there. Okay, he can access the server with his credentials. Then he will switch to the UMS admin user ID. So now he will make from here. Okay, if you go and do the UMS means UMS admin. So here he will do the SSH and IP address or target server IP. That's it. Then he will switch to the that box. That's it. Now Sadia also there. Sadia ID, she will log in with her credentials. Then she also switch to the UMS admin. Then switch to the other server, SSH to the other servers. This is what happening. So if suddenly he is left from the project, okay, he got a good offer in outside, then he resigned the resigned his job and he left from the project. Then it won't impact, right? So the SSH keys here you have to generate SSH-key gen. Okay, these keys are copied into all other servers. Doesn't matter whoever working in the OS team, whoever logged in, but they have to switch to the generic ID. This is called as the generic ID. Okay, so this is what happening in the real time. Likewise, each and every environment having the respective jump host. Okay, those keys are jump host. So inside there is a generic ID. That ID having the keys, those keys are copied into all other servers. That's it. Are you getting? Are you getting, guys? Okay. So question: why can't we create SSH keys on individual IDs? Like Harish ID is there. If I am generating the keys here, SSH key gen, and I copied all these keys into 1000 servers. Suddenly he left the job means then these 1000 servers will affect, right? That is the reason we are going with the generic ID. Okay. So doesn't matter whoever logging in. So they have to switch. Okay. So they have to switch to the generic ID. From generic ID to you can do SSH to any server, any other servers. Does it simply? Okay. Like in AWS, right? So this is known as the EC2 user. Okay, in the AWS they are maintaining the EC2 user, the username called as a EC2 user. But don't tell in the interviews EC2 user because you committed for the non-cloud environment, right? Non-cloud environment, which means on-prem. So in the on-prem there is not at all EC2 user. There may be a UMS admin or infra admin. Okay, you can remember this UMS admin, Unix management server admin, the username called. Okay, this is a completely under Unix team only. Okay, this is what, guys, in the real time people are accessing. Today's class very, very, very important. Fine. Any questions?